Hi, my name is Amber Campbell. I am a freelance editor and indie author. My debut poetry collection, The Ones, releases on September 26th, which is 46 days away. So today I want to talk about the costs that it took for me to self-publish The Ones. And I did a lot of the planning and recording of the cost using my book launch planner by Mandy Lynn. She put this out a couple years ago. But it has been phenomenal in helping me keep track of not only expenses, but also understanding every inch of the marketing plan and which ones I actually want to use for this debut collection. So before we get into it, I do want to say that I use paid ISBNs. That is your International Standard Book Number, and every version of your book needs to have one, so the ISBN for my paperback is different from the ebook. I used paid ones just because I wanted my imprint to be the one that's listed, which is, as I talked about before, Orange Rose Press. Still can't see that, Amber. That's okay. But that was $59 for the two, because I bought the pack of 10 for $295. So that'll be in there. But otherwise, these are all costs that, I think everybody should at least consider. The ISBNs, you can definitely do free ISBNs because Amazon, Ingram Spark, and Draft to Digital will provide you ISBNs. So, moving on, I do want to talk about this a little bit. So, this has, without giving too much information away, an expense tracker, which is what I'm going to be kind of walking through here. But I loved it because, first of all, for poetry, and I've done numerous videos about this, I didn't need some super flashy cover because it's poetry. So I did create the cover myself, and I wanted something very minimalistic, very Atticus, Ruby Carr, Courtney Peppernell, and that's why for mine I do buy Canva Pro, which is where I make all my social media posts, where I edit these videos. I do everything on Canva. And so because I do a yearly subscription, it comes out to about $10 a month. So I went ahead, because I purchased it back in March, so the cost of Canva ended up being, for me, $84.93. For the 3 months, I was buying it monthly, and then for the other 3 months, I had the $10 a month yearly subscription. And the reason I included that is, even though I do use it for other aspects of my business, that $84.93 is what I considered the cover design cost to be. So for me, my cover design essentially was just about $85. Now, because this was my first physical publication, I did want to order as many author-proof copies as it took. Once you've done this quite a few times, you can just order the one, whether it's from KDP, Ingram Spark, or another aggregator. But I actually went ahead and ordered 3 from KDP and this one from Ingram Spark, just so it wouldn't have the bar on it. So my KDP costs, the first time was $9.66, and that was for 2 author proofs. The second time was $6.49 for the 1 author proof. For Ingram Spark, for this single one, was $14.12. So, before we move on, this little guy right here, $10.81, $9.99 plus tax. So I do count that in there because I purchased this with the intention of using it for the ones. I do plan on also utilizing this, for my other future publications. However, I definitely wanted to include it in this because it was part of the cost. So while those were very, very low costs, this is a very low cost book, I do want to talk about the fact that I introduced myself as a freelance editor, but I didn't actually hire an editor for this. I had beta readers and I had critique partners. And I do plan on releasing young adult novels here in the next 2 years or so. For those, I would definitely get a copy editor because those are going to be about 50 to 60,000 words. However, this is just at 9,000. I think it's a little bit over. And especially as spaced out as everything is, I did not need a copy editor, especially because that's what I specialize in. So if I can copy edit someone else's book and, get it done in about a week for the first go through and the another week for the second go through. I think I can get this done, especially because I have read this cover to cover probably a good 24 times trying to do the formatting. And so there was one typo that I did not catch that was updated for the very final editions of all paperback and ebooks. But otherwise, I did not pay for an editor for copy edits, did not pay for a proofreader because I did all the formatting myself, and it wasn't necessarily a story, so I didn't have a need for a developmental editor. Line editor, again, the same thing, it's poetry. Line is the most important thing, so my critique partners are the ones who help me out with that. Now, that being said, if you're someone who's just not really great with punctuation or anything like that, definitely hire a copy editor. I'll be honest, for something of this size, I would be able to copy edit it for, I believe my going right now is $90 for 10K words, so at 9K, it'd be $90. And everything could get done, and I think for most authors, whether you're new or established, $90 to get, your collection done is really affordable. I recently did a copy edit for a young adult paranormal that ended up running a little bit over $700. So just to keep that in mind. So my total cost for everything, for my ISBNs, for this planner, for my Canva, for my cover design, as well as all of my author proofs, we are looking at, and that's probably too loud, I'll cut it off really soon, $185.01. And now I want to talk about what it will take to earn that money back via the sale of The Ones, which comes out in 46 days. Just letting y'all know. You can pre-order it on pretty much every site. But I took this from, I believe it was Bethany Atazada, and took all my earnings. So my Amazon earnings are $3.48 each. The KDP ebook is $2.76. Draft to digital, any sale through them, $2.37. And Ingram, lovely Ingram, I make $1.36 a copy. That is because I did the 55% discount for retailers as a way to get more retailers to actually buy it for in-store. So I'm not doing that a huge deal here, but I'm thinking for my second and third titles, I'm going to try to actually have signings and be in more of the local bookstores. But take those four costs, average amount, $2.49 is what I can expect to earn from roughly each sale of my book. So using that as an average, $185 and my 1 cent divided by $2.49, I need to sell 75 books to break even. And I'm sure we've all heard the old saying that the average independently published author doesn't sell 100 copies of their book in the book's lifetime. So 75 seems really big, but I also know that from friends and family alone, I think I sold 6 copies in the first week of the pre-order. So I'm very confident we can make our money back, because I know, especially watching Bethany Atazada, I think at one point she's like, I need to sell 500 copies to break even. And I was like, yes, we're gonna do baby steps to that. But overall, those were my cost for The Ones. I am very, very excited. If you check out the shorts here on YouTube, every Tuesday I release a teaser. This week's teaser was from the poem called Monster, which is a very petty poem, so if you're into that, definitely go check it out. But this was a very short video, just wanted to go over the cost with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and share. Please subscribe so you never miss an upload. And I will see you all back on next Friday for more updates. Bye. Okay, I cannot believe I totally forgot to show this. That's the whole reason I wore this shirt. So this is my Taylor's version. That's really close, but there we go. Taylor's version t-shirt. Hubby got it for me on Amazon. 1989 Taylor's version is coming out in October, and I'm very excited. Okay, that's all. Bye.